Hey guys, so today I want to talk about finishing technique, specifically keeping the hip open so when you hit across your body, the keeper can't guess where you're going to put it. And also a delayed backlift. I'll talk to that about that in a minute, but to see what I mean, let's first watch this clip we've seen before with Mane. So here is where Mane begins to strike the ball. So see where he plants his foot? See, kind of initially points there and then it kind of points a bit more to the side, and you see he keeps that hip open there, so the keeper can't guess that he's going to go here rather than turn his hips into where he's going to shoot. And as you see, he keeps that hip open, and you see like how Mane's head is like tucked in and his hips continue to go there rather than fall through early. And then you see kind of has that like head tucked in. So I find that naturally occurs when you keep those hips open during the fall through. So if from the keeper's perspective, if you were to at this point, it does kind of look like he could hit it there, especially if he were to like fall through like this. He could probably hit that corner there. And this is also Mane's penalty practice. Now, just to get a sense of finishing in general, it doesn't mean that I want to copy this technique for penalties exactly, but in my own time I wanted to practice this, and actually I've discovered a few things. So here you see Mane kind of does kind of like a fake like hop and slows down, and then you see here when he kind of digs like his toe kind of like into the ground like this. So I tried doing that, and what I noticed was, as I come here, like I kind of delay this like back left here. So I find like a lot of times, like when you get to here, it's like more natural to kind of like as soon as you can start to like do the back lift, and then like as you come to the ball, you're accelerating it through. But I found like since you delay this back lift, as soon as you get here, like you can make it really quick. So it's like comes up here and it comes back really quickly. So it's in that sense, you don't lose any momentum, like by starting slow and then accelerating fast. And what's more is, especially when you keep your hips open, if you were to turn your hips there and then you delay that swing, and it makes a lot more sense that you would put it there because as you like swing your leg, you're like turning your hip over there rather than mistiming the movements. Recently there's this quite popular video of James Ward-Prowse hitting I think 5 or 6 free kicks in a row. So let's watch this clip here. So kind of like a lot of similar top finishers like Harry Kane and Mane. Ward-Prowse does something similar here. So as he comes, you see that foot is pointed over to the right like this, and then he keeps his hips open as he hits to the left corner here. And you see, kind of like Mane, you see that head's like tucked in while those hips are still pointed over to the right. And here's my attempt. I do miss here, but I think the technique is still there. So my last step with my plant foot, I'm trying to make sure I don't swing too early. It looks subtle in the video, but I'm really trying to make sure I don't do that back left early. It's really until here that I start to like turn my hips over to this way. Then I really like do that quick motion, like I snap back and snap forth really quickly, almost like a whip, so I don't waste any energy. In one of my previous videos, I had a problem with my plant foot because as I would plant, I would slightly turn it inwards towards where I was going to shoot. But since like I'm kind of doing a delayed backlift, I find it's easier to like turn my hips late and at the same time where I actually swing through the ball, which makes it look more realistic. I might go this way. So you see where my foot's pointed? It's initially pointed like this way, and then like when I plant over there, it's like pointed more this way. And then as I go, I continue to keep my hips open that way, and then see my head's like Mane and Ward-Prowse like tucked in this way with my hips continuing to point over to the side as I follow through over to my left. So I think that having a delayed backlift is beneficial because kind of before, even though would try really hard, as soon as I would touch the ball, I would naturally kind of follow through the hips and point towards the target. But I think this way you can really help fool the goalkeeper and even the defenders from getting a block on.